What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back at again with another reaction, so let's just get straight into it. This one is for the Partner Showcase mini direct that they announced just the other day, and it came out just a video, not a premiere or a live watch with everyone. They literally just dropped it, and the UK version literally had timestamps on everything, so I could go through and I could watch everything at my leisure. I think that's a really cool thing of them to do that. They didn't do it on the American version though, so they had to watch it, or was it happened organically? I think they did a really good job with this one though. They've got a really nice packed event, and they've done a really good job of showing off all the different things that their partners have. However, it is a shame that this isn't like a proper direct where they show off what they have coming for the year, because as most people know, Nintendo usually have 3 big directs that they do, one about this time of the year, one in February, and one around the Christmas window, where they show off what they have coming from their first party stuff. So my honest opinion on this one is that they didn't have anything that was at a stage where they would be happy to show it off to the public. So they were like, let's see what our partners have to show off. We've got to do something for them as well, so let's just make a showcase all about their things, and let's just highlight the crap out of that. And I think that's pretty cool. They've done a really good job of it. This is what they started off the show with, which is Monster Hunter Rise Daybreak DLC, or Sunbreak, sorry. It is a really nice piece of content. They've got a big release window of content for it, 3 updates, the main content, and they've got so many things coming. I'm not a big fan of this version of the Monster Hunter universe. I personally prefer the stories timeline. I love those. I think they're great. I have Wings of Ruin that I will be streaming for my community soon. You'll be able to catch that if you hit the notification bell. And they've got a good thing for it. They've got a demo for it, and that's cool. And they go straight into the next one, which is Near Automata, the End of Your Her edition. This is basically Automata that is available on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, but it's a special version available on the Switch, and it has unique costumes and unique modes that are unique just to this version of the game. And I feel like they've got something that will be really cool for people to enjoy here. As you know, big Square Enix fan, love working with them, and they have not failed to deliver on the Nier franchise. It's amazing, and it's available October 6th, which is cool. And the fact that they did that was awesome. And then they go straight into another one, which is this really LA Noir-esque, noir black style of trailer, and it's really nice. I do think it looks interesting. Not one that I personally be interested into, but I think that a lot of people would love it. It's like a murder mystery kind of game. Not my cup of tea, but it does look interesting. It's Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, and it's due out next year. And then they literally just bombard us with game after game with this one. You've got Bomberman R2, which is by Konami, and this is basically an extension of the original Bomberman R series that they released back a couple of years ago. This is Super Bomberman R1 with loads of different extra features, and they've done some stuff with that. And then they announced this Battle Network collection, and this is all their Battle Network games, which are their RPG style Mega Man games, and they've given them a legacy collection, and you could buy either as one whole thing or as 2 different packs, which is really cool. And then this is one I wasn't expecting, Pac-Man World Repack. Now I know Pac-Man, I remember Pac-Man, but I never really played this one when it came out. I wasn't really interested in it. It felt like it was just trying to cash in on the evolving times of the platforms and stuff, and I get it. That's just me voicing my opinion. People love it. It looks cool. It looks like they've done a good job of it. And this is one that is really cute and adorable. Has no words that they use in it. It's all orchestral sounds and music to tell a story. And you have the little little black fox and the little white deer, and you have to work as a team to progress through these worlds. You could play it couch co-op or you could play it online, which is awesome, and it's called Blank, and I think it looks really interesting. Not my cup of tea though. I might try it out, I'm not sure yet, but it's something that may appeal to me. And it's due out February 2023, which is nice. And then for those who are fans of the Monkey Island games, this is the new one that they're releasing, and it is going to be console exclusive, and it's going to be on the Switch, it's going to be on the Xbox, it's going to be on PlayStation. Literally, it'll be on everything. You'll be able to play it on a Samsung fridge eventually. But it's a great franchise, it's got a massive following, and I'm sure there are people out there who are going to be happy with this one. To see that the Monkey Island games are getting more love is always a good thing, because they're a great series of games. Personally, never really been into them. I think that they're fun to watch, just not my kind of game that I would sit down and play. But I love watching them. I think they're great to watch. Definitely recommend watching someone who streams this game. I will definitely be doing that. I'll be watching someone who streams it. I know a guy who's very interested in this game, so I'll be watching them stream it. The next one is something that I'm personally looking forward to. It is a game that I played a while back, and this is the second iteration of it. It is the Mario and Rabbids game, and that is made by Ubisoft, and it's basically Mario XCOM. For those who don't know what that is, it's a strategy turn-based RPG kind of game, and this is the follow-on from the first one, and it looks like they've taken everything that they learned from the first game and just expanded on it, and it looks really, really cool. And this video is them showing off what they have added into the game to make it better and new features, and they also give off a cool little addition at the end, and I was very happy to see it. They also announced in this one that there will be a Ubisoft deep dive kind of thing to show off the game in more detail today, I think it is, at 5 o'clock. So I'll probably try and watch that, and I'll hopefully get a video out for it if it's worth a video. But I'll probably definitely watch it, and I'll probably talk about it on tonight's stream. So ring the notification bell as always. You'll be notified when we go live, or follow me on social media for all that jazz. It's all available. You can all catch it all down below. And I think that's pretty cool that they've done this. So I love these games. I think that they've done a great job of them. I'm looking forward to Midnight Suns, which is the Marvel game, and it's probably going to play amazing, just like this does. I think this is a great game. I know there are people out there that aren't really into this sort of style of game, but I love it. I think it's really cool. It really requires you to think about how you're going to interact and engage, and I definitely will be playing this in October. But October is going to be packed with so many games. And yeah, there's the showcase, and it'll be on YouTube and on Twitch. This is one that I'm interested in as well. This is Little Noah, Scion of Paradise. This looks like I know most people would say like a mobile game that's come to Switch, but it looks really, really nice. It looks like it's got a lot to offer, and it makes me think of the dungeon crawl game that we played on the channel a while back. This is Railgrade. It's by Epic. It's like a management game, and it looks really, really cool, and it's really, really nicely done. They literally are just bombarding us with games after games after games, and I think that's great when they have so much to offer that they literally have to jam pack it all into a time bracket that they wanted to hit. And this is the one that looks cool. RPG Time, The Legend of Wraith. This is an entire RPG game where you can interact with the world by changing what appears on the game, and it looks really, really cool. It's very interesting. I definitely would like to get my hands on it. It does look very interesting, and it's due out later this year, which is really, really cool. And then this is one that really got me a bit, I don't know how I feel about it. Sonic Frontiers. If this is running on the Switch, this video, I'm not really impressed with it, because it doesn't look like it's running at the best possible fidelity and performance that it could do on, say, a This should run better on the Xbox or the PlayStation 5, hopefully, because I've noticed that it has issues with like popping and stuff on this trailer. Maybe it's just running on the Switch, which is a limited SoC, but that's just my opinion, that's my perspective. If you guys have a difference of opinion, sound off in the comments and let me know. Sonic Frontiers, are you gonna get it, yes or no? I definitely want to play it, I know that much. It looks really interesting, and this one's pretty interesting. This is basically like a mix between Stardew meets Disney, and it has a story and it has you the ability to create your own character, and you've got to help the Disney characters regain their memories and build them homes so they have places to live, and there's biomes and you can take photos. It makes me think of Sims and Stardew and stuff like that because it looks interesting. It's called Dreamlight Valley and it's available September 6th. I'm on the fence about it personally. I don't know how I feel on it. And this one is pretty interesting. This is Live Alive, and this game is basically multiple games in one. It's like a mishmash of several different RPGs from different timelines that make up one whole story, kind of like an Octopath Traveler kind of thing. And it's really interesting, and I think it looks really cool. And this is Doraemon's Story of Seasons. And if you like the other version of this, which is I think it's called something else, I can't remember what it is, it's not my kind of game, but basically it's like kind of a Farmville kind of Stardew Valley kind of thing, and you play with Doraemon, which is cool. And this was shown off at the Xbox event. This is Minecraft Legends. This is something I'm on the fence about as well. I need to know more about it before I get interested. It feels like it's something that could be interesting. It's not really aimed at being Minecrafty, but it's more of like a strategy game. That's interesting. And this is the new Dragon Quest Treasures game. It makes me think of Pokemon and Monster Hunter stories in the Dragon Quest world, and it looks really interesting. I do like the look of it. You basically can take all the different monsters from the Dragon Quest world, make them your companion friends, and fight forces of evil, find treasure, and basically go through the story and have better monsters and stuff like that. And it looks interesting. Definitely interested in that one. December 9th is its release date. Literally, this year is absolutely packed. There are so many different games coming out, and this is just a mishmash of other things that they've got coming. You've got Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, which is available now. You've got No Man's Sky, which is October. Then you have the Plague's Tale Requiem cloud version. It's good to see that happening. That comes out October 18th. I'm thinking that's a good thing. And this one, Captain Velvet Meteor, the Jump Plus Dimensions. This is an interesting one. It looks pretty cool. Makes me think of like Hades. And then there's this weird like huggy game. I don't know what that one was about personally. And then there's Portal. Can't go wrong with Portal. It's a classic. And the fact that it's now finally on the Switch is a good thing. I feel like they've done a really good job with it, and it's something that people could be happy with, I feel, and it has a lot to offer. And then you have the piece de resistance, in my opinion. You have their big thing, which is leading into their Square Enix stuff. This is Harvest Stella. It looks like it's got a lot to offer. It makes me think of My Fantasy Life meets Stardew, and it looks really, really good. It makes me think of the Koei Tecmo games, which is the Alchemist games. I think that it has that vibe about it, and it looks very interesting, and I feel like it could be one to play and one to watch. You got to be aware of it and keep your eyes open, and there may be more to know about this one at a later date. And I feel like it basically culminates that entire period of what we just saw into what you can do within the ecosystem of the Switch. This game doesn't look like it's physically demanding a lot from the console, but it looks interesting. November 4th. And that's awesome. I think that's great. And to wind up the showcase, something that everyone knew was coming. You know what this is? It's Persona. It's the same announcement that we got back on the Xbox. It's Persona 4, that's Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3, which is the Persona Portable, and Persona 5 Royal. And they did this weird animation thing at the start, and I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. October 21st is when Persona 5 becomes available, and I feel that that's really cool and that they've worked hard on these. And overall, bringing Persona to other platforms is great. But that's just my opinion, guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Sound off in the comments. Are you interested in this one? Are you looking forward to it? Are you going to be playing it, or are you going to get it on your Xbox because it's going to be on Game Pass? Let me know what you think. Let me know where you stand on it. What was your favorite item on the showcase that they did? Do you have a specific one that you liked more than the others? What would you rate this one? Would you give it a rating of A, B, C, D, or an absolute failure? Give it an F. That's what you can give it. What do you say? What do you think is good? What do you think is bad? Sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. I think that they've done a great job with this one. I definitely say it's a solid non-first party opener to the year. That's my opinion, guys. Sound off in the comments and let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.